Hmm. Guy Fieri. Leviat is broken and Rosetta? Oh, okay. That's good to know. Shake it up a little bit. Man, my YouTube algorithm is so off the wall. Like, how do you go from Mansant to Guy Fieri? Anyhow, well, we're gonna open this Armory deck up today. Got our boy Boltyn. Let me clear some way. Get all my shit out of the way. Hold on. Before we start this, we gotta take a sip of some Diet Pepsi. All right, cool. Now I can begin. Now I can begin. So hope y'all are having a fantastic Friday, like I am. Here, opening sealed product. Yeah. We got the official plastic, I guess you'd call it, cellophane, whatever you want to call it. And I noticed I was in the store, I was looking at this Azalea deck. I got popcorn shit all over my fingers. Hold on one second. And yeah, they're I guess they're discontinuing the plastic cellophane on the cards because yeah, plastic's expensive. Maybe they just are just trying to be green about it. Probably don't think it's relevant, you know. Don't need it when the entire box is sealed. Because the nice thing is, it's not like your Walmart is carrying this product, so you're not really worried much about theft to that degree, because this is only in LGS stores. This is not a Walmart product, Target product, what have you. You know, Toys R Us, rip. So yeah, when I saw the Azalea ones in stores, which I'll be doing a video on that one soon. Um, this was only this was the last one I think they did in plastic. So let's get to it. Let's see what it says. Boltyn, Breaker of Dawn. Don your shining armor, unsheath your bane of dusk, and with the light of soul within you, charge down to an armory event near you. Sir Boltyn is the V of the vanguard, charging into battle, lighting the way for those who follow. A great warrior must have more than a sharp mind and strength of steel. Boltyn fights for his people, his daughter, and the love of his wife, Erna. Sorry if I said that wrong. Who watches over him from the heaven. Okay, so she's passed away. Okay. Contains a complete 60 card classic constructed deck. Great. Plus weapon and equipment for Sir Boltyn, Breaker of Dawn. Find additional support to customize your Boltyn deck in Monarch and Dustal Dawn boosters. Alright. Very cool. Very cool. Let's get to it. They got the little perforated, so we'll pull it from there. Let's go. There we go. Very simplistic. And it just pulls out. Yep. That's it. This is it. And there's the deck. Now, the one thing, I don't know if I mentioned this before in other videos, openings of Armory decks. The one thing I think they missed on, they could have did, like, if I'm a new player, maybe I know the small gist of the basics, you know, of the rules. I'm relatively greener player, right? I picked this up, and in between rounds, where am I putting this deck at, right? Like, they could have packed us maybe a little like kind of like what Magic does, like those fold up cardboard boxes to put these in, So in between rounds, you have some at least to stick your cards in while you're not playing. Um, Another thing I thought about that was a cool idea was maybe like a cardboard cutout resource counter, right? Have 2 resources on one side, have the 3 on the other, right? Just a little something to help you keep track of your resources while you pitch, while you have cards in your pitch zone. I don't know, just something. It seems uh, simple in concept. Logistically, I have no idea, how much more that would cost LSS to make and, publish and pump into these boxes. Um, I mean, one idea, like this product, right? Like, this is a flat surface. You can make the perforated resource die on this, right? So you're not really, I mean, you're using more ink, obviously, and, the cutting for the perforation, but, you're going green by using this, right? So, just an idea. LSS, if you like my ideas, please reach out to me. You know how to get to me. So let's get into this. Right away I saw a saving grace, foil majestic. As an additional cost to play, you may charge this to your hero soul. If you charge this, target attack gets plus -2. Excuse me, because this is a D react. Okay, awesome. That's cool. That's kind of interesting. That's kind of something new. So let's get into this. I'm going to go through this relatively slow for people that just want to see the opening, want to see what entails in this box. So, yeah, let's go through it. Sir Boltyn, Breaker of Dawn. A lot of you already know what Boltyn does, but we'll go through it. If you charge this turn, your attacks get +1 while defended by attack action card. So you attack with Boltyn, they block with a card from hand, an attack card. That attack gets +1 now. Attack reaction. Banish a card from Boltyn's Soul. Target attack with attack greater than its base. Gains go again. Nice. Yep. There we go. And then we have the weapon, Raiden Duskbane. It's a 0 attack. 0 attack. If you charge this turn, it gets +3. Okay. So it can be a little tricky. There's a QR scan code. I'm not sure what that entails, but it might have to do with the rules. Oh, okay. And here's a full art of young Boltyn. Very cool. And Lumia Ascension. This is the most powerful card for Boltyn. It's a 0 cost yellow pitch. You can only have it in your deck, obviously, if you are playing Boltyn. Until end of turn, weapons you control get +1, and when this hits, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a light card, put it into your hero's soul and gain a life. Wow. Otherwise, put it on the bottom of your deck. If you charge this turn, you may attack an additional time with each weapon you control. Sheesh. So if you're doing dual axes, you can attack 4 times with your axes. Wow. Unreal. Yeah. And we get 3 of that card. That card is insane. That card is so good. Chances are, like, if you're playing against Boltyn and you win, it's because maybe they only got off one of these, or maybe they didn't hit their Luminas. B for the Vanguard. Cost 1. It's a Boltyn specialization. Additional cost of play. You may charge your hero's soul any amount of times. Wow. It's a 3 attack. Your attacks as combat chain gets +1 for each light card charged this way. Very good. Very powerful. Man, you give that go. Like, this is a good, like, finisher. End of the game. You give that go again, and you just keep going. Ooh, boy. Beaming Bravo. You could charge as an additional cost. If a yellow card was charged, this gets +1, so it becomes a 0 for 4. Very cool. This card's great in Limited. I played during Dusk Till Dawn. We didn't use Dusk Till Dawn packs. We used Monarch. And if you got this card in draft, whoo boy, or the Monarch draft, this card's amazing. Because when it hits, it draws a card as long as you charge. So it's like a Boltyn snatch. Engulfing Light is another 0 for 3. If you charge, this hits, it gets put in your hero soul. And for those not familiar with charging, like putting in the hero's soul, it mainly just puts the card behind the hero, which means it's in its soul. And when you charge, you remove a card from Boltyn's soul to charge it. So Express Lighting with a 0 for 4. As an additional cost, you may charge. So, see how in parentheses it tells you there. Put a card from your hand face up under your hero's card. Very self-explanatory, but just for the newer players. Light the Way, it's a 0 for 3. If you've noticed a pattern here, there's a lot of 0 for 3s with Boltyn. Additional cost you may charge. If this hits, if a yellow card was charged, then this gets go again. But this has to hit. And they have to charge for it to get go again. So it's okay. Not the greatest, but they just overblock it. It's a 1 for 4. Option to charge if you charge a turn. Now see, this gets go again no matter what. You just have to charge it for it to get go again. So that one, there's no preventing it. Speak the devil. We're just talking about Snatch. 0 for 4. When this hits, draw a card. Yep. Card is great. And here we go. Courageous Steel Hands. It's a 0. If you've charged this turn, target attack gets +3. So it's a giant growth with the condition that they have to charge. So Resounding Courage. Cost 1. Target Light Warrior gets +3. If you've charged, you create a Courage token. Cool. Nice. Sink Below. This is a classic. It's a 0. D-reacts for 4. And you can put a card from your hand on the bottom of your deck. And if you do, draw a card. Banneret of Resistance. It's a 0 for 3. Yellow pitch. Soul Flare. When this is charged, your hero soul the next action card you defend with. This turn gets +1. Interesting. Huh. Banneret of Vigor. It's a 0 for 3. Yellow pitch. When it's charged, your hero soul. The next time you hit this turn, gain a resource. Not bad. Beaming Barado. If you charge, the yellow card is charged. This gets +1, so it becomes a 0 for 3. And if we've already gone through these cards, like we've gone through this card already, Bolt of Courage, it's the Snatch. It's the Boltyn Snatch. It's just, the only difference is it's the yellow pitch and it has 2 attack. Take Flight. If you've charged, gain to go again. If you've charged, this gains go again. It's a 1 for 4. Valorant Thrust, a 1 for 3. If you've charged, this gets +3. Not bad. A 1 for 6 doesn't sound too bad. There we go. Here's the Saving Grace non-foil. So we have the foil in the back, and then the non-foil. Courage token, Quicken token, Courage, Quicken. And then here's your equipment. These are all rainbow foil, which is, if you come from a Magic background, it's like just your normal foil. So we'll go through the equipment one by one. Warpath of Wind Grace. Wow, look at that artwork. I love it. This is the legs piece. 2-block. Blade break. So that means the second you block with it, it gets destroyed at the end of the combat chain. So when this defends, you may charge your hero soul. So cool. If it's a yellow charge, create a Kraken token. So cool. Love it. Oop. And we have Bracers of Bellona's Grace. Bellona's Grace, excuse me. It's another 2-block with Blade Break. If it defends, you can charge your hero's soul. If a yellow card, make a Courage token. Very cool. Solar Plexus. This one doesn't block for anything. This is a chess piece. But at instant speed, you can destroy it. Banish a card from your soul. Yellow cards cost you a resource less. Display its turn. Wow. So this is like maybe on your Lumina turn. Maybe you're cracking that, you know, at the end of the game. Helm of Halo's Grace. It's a 2-block with Blade Break. When it defends, you charge a hero's soul. If a yellow is pitched, draw a card. Not bad. That seems pretty clever. Yeah, I like this deck a lot. Like, out of all of, besides KO, besides KO, like, out of all the Armory decks that I've opened so far, I like this one a lot. With KO. I think they've really homed in, like, really well with these decks. And I like what they're doing with I like the direction that they're going into. So, I'm a little bit behind on videos. I apologize in advance, but I will be doing an Azalea Armory deck opening. And then I will, when it comes out, I will be doing the Dash IO Armory deck opening as well. But I hope you enjoyed your video, and yeah, leave me any comments on any suggestions that you think that should be included in Armor decks moving forward. I thought mine were relatively, you know, like I didn't feel like I was, you know, they would be bending, you know. These were just little slight improvements to make for these decks. You know, I'm not asking for them to put tunics in each Armor deck, you know. So, is there anything else within reason that they can put in these decks? Comment below. Let me know. Alright, see y'all later.